Welcome back, guys. We appreciate you guys watching. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Julie.
And this is Goen's Garage. Morning. So today we're doing something a little different. We got the e-bikes loaded up in the 58 and me and Julie's going riding today. Today's our anniversary, 4 years she's put up with me. That's pretty good. So anyway, a little bit different video. We'll show a little bit of our day today. So we'll have fun. We love riding our bikes. Clear, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really nice.
All right, so I got the rear end out of this golf cart. Was thinking about using that for the bottom of the bumper car. So here it is, but this is what I'm into. I need to narrow this thing down quite a bit. So I don't want the tire to be up against this motor. And honestly, I really don't even know if this is gonna work at all. So, you know, it's just like we said before, you know, when you're building stuff, you don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. So, I mean, obviously we tried to use that little scooter and I just don't think it'll work. So then we bought this chair, which this chair here, if you look, it's got smaller motors and the smaller wheels on it. It doesn't go real well in the gravel, you know, like in the driveway or anything. So I'm worried about driving it like at a car show and having it, you know, not be able to go through the grass or whatnot. So a buddy of mine called me and said he had one of these, and I disassembled this already. It had the seat and everything on it. But this one here is a little bit more beefy than the other one. Okay, and what I mean by that, it's got two big motors running each wheel. The tires are bigger, it steers from the rear, but I mean, it's got the swivels on the front. So the batteries were bad. So this is the batteries that were in it. They're 12 volt, 35 amp hour regular batteries. So that, and they're heavy. They're not real light. They got some weight to them. So I've got a couple lithium batteries, and these are 12 volt, 50 amp hours. And these, as you can see, are very light. They don't weigh nothing.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
If you've dealt with lithium batteries, you'll know that those are a lot lighter. So anyway, I think this might work. What I'm thinking is cutting it maybe right here and extending this front on out. So obviously this thing won't be so short, because if it goes in here, it's not gonna take up much room because it's very small. So if I stretch it, make it longer, what I'm thinking about doing on this underneath side, I'm really thinking about cutting all this metal out, taking the entire base all the way out. Now I will leave this metal ring right here where the rubber is for the bumper car. I'm gonna leave that ring all the way around. But everything else on the inside, I'm thinking about just cutting it out. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna try to do today. Then I thought if I cut that out, I can sit that over the little scooter over here, and I can make me some makeshift brackets, like temporary type stuff, just to see if this is even gonna work, and go that route. The golf cart, I think, would have been a really good idea, and it still might, who knows. I mean, like I said before, all we're doing is beating our head against the wall, trying to come up with something.
Ow! 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 Okay. Oh, that hurts.
But this one here is pretty nice. But like I said, if you can look, those motors aren't very big. That's on that. So I'm thinking that this one over here might work better, because I think this thing's got like a 600-pound capacity on it. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. So I'm gonna cut this up, and we're gonna see what we can do. All right, I'm getting it cut up. I'm not gonna bore you guys with me sawing this. What I'm trying to do is I'm cutting this all the way around. You can see all the way through here. And I'm gonna take this whole belly pan off, lighten up a load. I'm kind of old, so I'm getting some mats here to put my knees on. All right, we'll keep plugging away at this. So I'll show you guys after I get this bottom pan put off. Sometimes you just need bigger hammer. So anyway, I don't know if this thing's gonna come out, but we're gonna see. I think I got most of it cut. Man, they build these babies here. The top's loose. I think it's still caught right in here. Boy, they build these things good, that's for sure. About like buses, you know, the old Greyhound buses. I used to refurbish those, and I tell you, the restroom in the back of a Greyhound bus, if you're ever in a crash, go to the bathroom, because it's about next to impossible to get that restroom out. It's all stainless. But anyway, kind of what I'm dealing with here. This thing is just being a pain in the butt. It's not very happy. It doesn't want to come apart. But she's coming apart, no matter if she likes it or not. This thing's been fighting me tooth and nail, but I think I'm almost got it. I had a couple bolts hanging up here on the seat, so oh yeah, she's starting to come out now. Not quite. A couple more cuts, and it should come out. Okay, that should lighten up a lot. So anyway. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut the front end off of this mobility scooter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch this thing out about 3 foot. So it's got a square tubing like that. I'm gonna go over here and see. I'm sure I've got something over in the scrap pile. All right, let's see what we got. I got a bunch of metal here. I don't see any square tubing in my junk pile. Here's some right here on the top. This is, I'm about to cut this though, because I had welded this. I was working on a Model A, and I had this across the roof. So anyway, I'll just cut this off, Probably extend it about that long. I don't know. It doesn't have to be exact. I just want to stretch it out a little bit. So let me cut this and then we'll see if that fits in there. All right, clean that end up a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what happens here and see if this fits. It should. Pretty close. This one looks a little smaller than that one. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? That's gonna work. So now I'll put that down. I'll slide it into the other side and then I'll weld that up and it'll stretch that out. So anyway, I'll turn the camera back on here in a few and show you where I'm at. Okay, so it looks like I got it stretched out. I've got to weld this up. Put this together. You got to move about 10 things around here before you can actually do anything. So, but anyway, I'm going to take and weld this up so it's stretched out. Should help a lot as far as when I get it in my cart. So anyway, I'm going to weld this up and we'll continue on. Okay, so yeah, I got this stretched out, and I'm thinking with it being stretched out like this, it's going to make it more stable, and I'm going to build brackets off of this for the bumper car. So I don't know, it might work, you know what, and it might not, but I'm trying it, and if it doesn't work, then I'll go try something else. That's part of it. So any of you out there that build stuff, you understand, you totally get it. I mean, I'm hoping it works. I think it's got enough power to push all this, but it might not. So I'm gonna just keep trying. There ain't no sense of stopping now. Look how much fun we're having. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this down over the top. Yeah, I better get my jack out here. Get the jack up here a little bit because it's probably gonna come down on those wheels on this scooter. Jack that up a hair. Bring this thing down. It's a little heavy. Not terrible, but yeah. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take my jack, I'll jack up this side, and I'll probably go get another jack and put on the other end, and that way center that up a little bit. All right guys, what do you think? I've got the scooter underneath, so this is about how high off the ground it's going to sit, I think, because right here where the seat is, the tires are literally right underneath the seat. So I've got to keep it up enough so the tires don't rub onto the bottom of the seat. But the good thing is this thing doesn't have like suspension, so I'm not worried about it coming back down once I build my brackets on here. So that's about how high off the ground it'll probably sit. See the tires underneath there. So what I'm doing is inside of here, see, you can see where the front end is. So what I'm thinking is coming off of here, off of that flat plate right there, where that bolt is, and building a bracket going from there over to the side, because that's steel constructed all the way around. Same way over on this side, that'll hold the front where it needs to be.
And I can actually weld a bracket and then bolt it on there so I can take it back out if need be. Because I definitely want to make this so I can take it back out of here. And then there's where I'm at with the motors. I'm not worried about the batteries at all because they're lithium. They don't weigh much, hardly anything. But as you can see through that hole, you can see the tire's right there. So let me show you underneath, and then that way you can see how it is underneath here. Okay, see? Yeah, there you go. So see the tire? You don't want that tire to hit on the bottom of the seat. I really think this will work. And it's not as wide as the bumper car, but it's not bad. And I really think once I build them brackets, it'll make it more stable. Wish I didn't have so much crap in my garage. I keep dragging all these scooters home because I'm trying to work on this. Well, now I'm running out of room. I got my daughter's car up on my lift. As you can see, my garage is kind of a disaster. It's not terrible, I don't guess, but I just got so many projects going on. You know, working on Julie's truck. I'll kind of show you the garage real quick since we're talking about it. So when I built this garage, I built this part when I moved here. So the only thing that was originally here was this little garage over here. Sorry about me moving so much with this camera. So that was the only thing here was this garage right there. So I've built, I've built all this on to this garage since I've lived here. I've got that garage that was here. I built all this during COVID. I got my gantry, and I got this great big part here that I usually use, park the shuttle bus in. We haven't went over the shuttle bus yet. We're gonna probably do a full video of this. It's actually very cool. This bus is all solar. I've got solar on the roof. It's got a wind turbine for on windy days. It's self-contained. It's very awesome. We use it in Florida. We go to Florida in the winter, and that's usually what we take. We take a trip here and there to Florida and stuff like that. So, but anyway, this is where I do all my work out here. It's not a great big fabulous garage. You don't have to have anything spectacular. You just have to have a little know-how just to do it, you know. There's the English wheel. And then I built this ramp. This ramp goes from this level to this garage down to the other. So in this garage, which is the original garage, I've got my air compressor, my bender, tire changer, brakes. That's where I got my machine, all my bolt bends. I got all the bolt bends, everything put in there. There's the wind turbine for that bus. It mounts on the back. But anyway, this here's the paint room. I usually use it just to park vehicles in. I've got the El Confuso sitting in here right now. She's just parked in here, waiting on her turn. She'll be on the chopping block here real soon. So anyway, got our e-bikes. We went riding yesterday. Me and Julie had a great day. It's our anniversary. So anyway, this is where I do all my work. I know it looks like a lot of stuff, but it's nice because it's got everything that I need. And it's even got a restroom. It's got a bathroom, sink, and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna build these brackets and put those in and see if I can't get this thing pretty stable. And then I'll be getting back with you guys and letting you know where I'm at. And hopefully today, I can drive this thing around the driveway, at least for a little bit, just to check it out. But there's the floor pan that we took out, and that was a lot of weight. So it lightened it up a lot when I took that out. So anyway, there's John, he's over there mowing. I'm always messing with John. Oh, he's flipping me off. That's not very nice, John. That's just not very nice. And then there's his Satan dog over there. Yeah, we've lived here for a long time. Still can't pet him. He's evil. He's an evil dog. He's got headworms or something. I don't know what's going on. Maybe John scared him too much or something. I don't know. Let's go over here. I can show you how nice he is. He does this trick where he wags his tail and acts real nice. And then he comes at you. Hi, Chips. What are you doing? See, look at that look. He's got that look like I will eat you. Come here, Chips. Oh, look, he's not smiling. Hi, Chibbies. Hi. Yeah, he's not smiling. He's just pissed. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, there's John mowing. I'll leave him alone. Okay. What I did is I got the 2 batteries and I just sat them in here in the seat, and I just turned it on, and I think it's gonna move, but I don't know how much weight it's gonna pull. So anyway, as you can see, it does turn. It does go forward. It does go backwards. Obviously, it's going to run a lot better on concrete than it does gravel. So, how about that? Looks like we're going to have a bumper car. Just like a bumper car. I think it's going to work. I wonder what it'll do in the grass and stuff. That's the question.
So how'd you get this?
Well, I've done some videoing earlier when you was working to show people how I do it. But I took this mobility scooter. This one here is a little different than that other one. It's got the big tires, so I think it's going to be more stable. Now, obviously you can see the body's not even mounted. It's just sitting on here. So this is just trial here. So it's just sitting on here, as you can tell. But I lightened it up when I took all the floor out of it. So I think it'll work. I think we'll look good at a car show. Cruising around. I just the horn's kind of lame. Yeah. It's got different speeds. Like you can. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I can take it in the driveway. Hopefully it don't fall apart because it's just sitting on this thing. Oh. Okay. Hi, John. Look at John over there. He thinks I'm nuts. Oh, yeah, it's a lot better on, obviously on concrete. They're not very fast, but they do spin pretty good. Woo! You're getting dizzy. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Huh? Hey. What do you think? I'd call that a success. Yeah, we've had a really good day today working on the bumper car. It's been going really well. It was a good productive day. You know, there's just a lot of trial and error on what to do, you know. And oh Lord, she's gonna run.
Oh no!
She's gonna run over the dog.
Just don't want to hit the dog or the Cadillac.
Run over the dog. We're always doing something crazy here. Always. Do some donuts, honey. Oh Lord. You're gonna get dizzy. Look, Missy, she thinks you're crazy. Don't you, Mitz? You think she's nuts?
Sorry, Moo.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of the way.
Sorry, Moo Moo. It's okay. I won't run over you, I don't think. Oh, I might run over you.
What are you going so crazy for?
I don't know. I just can't get a
rhythm.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't hit the car.
I'm gonna hit my caddy. Ooh, there we go. I can parallel park now.
You
I got
can?
it.
You can parallel park?
Yep, I got it.
All right, well, until next time.
And remember, life's too boring to not drive motorized bumper cars.
Got some good news. I just heard John fire up his lawnmower next door. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go over and scare him. I can hear him. He's out front mowing. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, there he goes. Let's see if we can get him on this next round here. Let's take a peek. Oh, this is gonna be good. Mitzi, what are you doing? Look at her. She's funny. She's just chilling.
Me and Elvis going for a cruise.
She's looking at us like, what in the world are we doing?